Adam White says, I've been thinking about the Isles trading Nelson for years, but for whatever reason, he always flies under the radar when people talk about skilled veterans. I guess Lou must value him more than everyone else. Assuming he isn't traded and we can't get a top winger, why not put him back on the first line? I thought it worked last year, and then they just stopped doing it. Why? Maybe put him up there and acquire a new second line center. Yes? No? Maybe so?
It's not a bad thought. You get it. It's a little creative. It worked for a little bit. I don't know if it works long term or, I guess TBD, right? He only has one more year left on his contract anyway. I think it's an interesting thought. How would they acquire that second line center? I guess with their first round pick.
Probably, yeah. You find something like that, and you plug that hole with insert random center here. And I'm sure you can find a second line center faster, or not faster, for cheaper and more readily available than you can for a top line winger, right?
Shane Pinto.
Done. There you go. Oops, I'm trying to find the numbers here.
He's definitely an RFA. That's who I was thinking of as RFA.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so with or without Bo Horvat, Brock Nelson, Matthew Barzal together, let's see what the numbers say. Together, 5-on-5, 53, rounded up to 57%, Corsi 4 in 125 minutes played. That's a decent sample. Expected goals, 51.6%, so rounded up to 52. Goals for, actual numbers of goals scored, percentage, 69 percent.
Nice.
9 goals scored, 4 against at 5-on-5. When these guys play at 5-on-5, goals are scored primarily for us by a healthy margin. 69% is a really good margin. So me likely that. And just think about Matthew Barzal and Bo Horvat together. I think he being Brock Nelson improves a lot. Like the Corsi's about the same, 54 to 53 with Brock Nelson. So they control the puck a little bit more. But it's the goals for percentage that changes dramatically. They go from 57% without Brock Nelson to 69% with Brock Nelson. It's a huge jump.
It is. It makes a huge difference. You're right.
But like everything else is basically the same. So they're just as good. They just finish a bit better. I don't know. Kind of seems like that's one of our big problems.
Damn it.
So something to consider there, Adam. I think you're onto something where putting these three together might work. If only we can find a second line center, and maybe we can do that a little bit easier.
Maybe fingers crossed.
Yeah, maybe. Does Ottawa really want Oliver Wahlstrom? I'll go find Steve Staios and ask him.
Yeah, please. We need boots on the ground up there in Ottawa, Mitch. I don't know what you're doing sitting on this chair doing this podcast with me when you could be out there, trying to swing deals for Lou up there.
I should. Lou, just hook a brother up. League minimum. I'll take 10% of league minimum, buddy, to do all your dirty work here in Ottawa. If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.